They're right. They're right. They're right. They're right.
They're right. See how my gear on point. They're right.
They're right.
They're right. See how I do my.
We want to show our hands. If you're anybody here who play any kind of sports, any kind of sport, basketball, soccer,
where my football players
tennis,
at? Where my cheerleaders at?
We got the cheerleaders.
All right, okay. All right, what about soccer? We got softball or baseball. What about that? All right, okay.
Cool. Give us a second, right quick. My name is Renita,
and I'm Regina, and we're Twin Sports TV. Hey, and we have a youth sports TV show that airs on Comcast every Friday at 6:30 here in Atlanta, and we're also in Virginia Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Channel 99. So definitely check us out. If you're an athlete or, you just want to watch a good show.
Right, because we travel all over the Southeast, and we highlight young athletes that's doing big things. But the reason why we're here today, the reason we're here at Colombia Middle School is that over 270...
Chapel Hill Middle.
No, we in Colombia Middle.
Oh, we at Colombia, okay.
What's going on? But all right, here we go. The reason why we're here today is that over 276,000 young people try to commit suicide each year, and bullying is one of the leading causes. So 2 years ago, I founded the Stop the Bullying School Tour, where I've traveled to so many different schools. I teamed up with a good friend of mine, Mr. James Cooper with Fed Up For You. We've traveled to so many schools talking to students about the risks and consequences of bullying. But listen, I just want you to know that within 2 weeks of me starting the school tour, our family got a devastating phone call. My uncle from Connecticut called us to tell us that our 17-year-old cousin was found in school, in the bathroom, with both of her wrists slit, blood everywhere, trying to commit suicide. And they thought she was dead in the school. They called the paramedics. They rushed her to the hospital. But thank God they were able to revive her at the hospital. So I'm here to tell you that this bullying incident is really serious. At Twin Sports TV, we are so passionate about it that the mission of our school tour is that we believe through entertainment, whether it's music, whether it's rapping, singing, dancing, or whether it's sports for you athletes, that we can inspire you. We're here to inspire you to love yourself first as a way to prevent bullying. And in order to love yourself first, you need to know who you are. So I'm going to share with you who I am. Who I am. I pursue greatness daily. My mind, my heart, and my body lives to be great. I will not allow anyone or anything stop me from pursuing my greatness. I will achieve every goal that I set, and I will never quit on myself, my family, or my abilities, because I was born and destined to be great. This is who I am, and this is who each and every one of you are. Greatness. I'm Regina. And I'm Renita, and we're Twin Sports TV. All right.
Respect has to be first. Respecting each other, respecting your teachers, respecting your father and your mother has to be first. Second, by show of hands, and I need my teachers to help me, because I know some people will stretch the truth. Now, you've seen everybody that was going to the NBA, the NFL, my doctors, my lawyers. Now, I need your help, Stan. How many students have all A's on the report card? Help me out, teachers! Help me out, staff! Okay, I can do one better. Hold on! How many students have all A's and B's? it just so happened when she went in, she was still pregnant with me in the stomach while she did her time. The stress of that caused me to be born with a tumor in the back of my head that had to get surgery to lose. I had that scar for the rest of my life. Growing up, I didn't get to know my father by playing ball with him, having him coming out to my baseball games, my football games. I got to know my dad through writing letters in prison, coming to visit him in prison. And I didn't realize these things were affecting me. When I was in middle school, when I first came into middle school, I wanted to go to college to become a veterinarian. That was my goal. But somewhere along the line, I allowed peer pressure, I allowed my environment to come in, I allowed people around me to influence me to do the wrong things. And next thing you know, the first time that I ever caught a charge, I was only 12 years old. That's the first time I ever got arrested at 12 years old for assault and battery because I was so angry and I used to lash out at people. That followed me growing up. That followed me into high school. So by the time I got into high school, I didn't care about doing the right things. I didn't care about going to school. I didn't love myself enough to want to go to college. And it ended up coming into play. 3 weeks before I graduated, I got caught selling crack cocaine and almost threw my whole life away. 3 weeks before I graduated. So I didn't get to enjoy my time in school. I didn't get to have a senior prom. I didn't go to my senior prom because I was fighting a case. So the same thing that my peers were enjoying, I didn't get a chance to enjoy those things. Y'all gotta take advantage of where y'all at. Give yourself a round of applause for even being in school. And I want to let y'all know. I want to let y'all know something. The reason that I didn't love myself in high school enough to want to go do the right thing is because I allowed social bullying to come into play. People try to make me feel different. People try to make me feel like an outcast because where I'm from, blacks and Latinos don't get along. So my father's black, my mother's Spanish. My mother's side comes from Puerto Rico. So growing up, they try to make me feel like I didn't belong here or I didn't belong there. But at the end of the day, I'm here to let y'all know everybody belongs and everybody has a place. Everybody's here to do something great. Y'all are future leaders, man. Y'all gotta take advantage of that. And don't let nobody make you feel like where you come from can stop you from going to the next level. Because when they came to get my father, they tried to give him 30 years in prison. They originally tried to give him 30 years. But when they couldn't give him that time, they said, it's cool. When your son to finish out the rest of that time for you. But guess what? I'm proud to sit here and say, I won't be the one finishing out the rest of my father's prison time because I want something better for myself. This key that you see, this key around my name is the key to the city of my hometown back in Jersey, given to me by the mayor. So y'all can make a change, man. Remember that. And before I leave, I just want to tell all my ladies, sabes que eres hermosa, no importa que lo gente dice. Know that you're beautiful no matter what. Take care of it. I love you.
Because I thought pretty meant what I look like, not what I act like. And when I was in high school, my peers made me feel like I wasn't pretty at all because they talked about me every day when I came to school. They talked about my hair, they talked about my clothes, they talked about the way I walked, they talked about my complexion, I was too dark. They talked about everything they could find to talk about me. Two things they never asked me. One was my name, and the second thing was my situation. Because when I was in middle school and high school, I was homeless. I didn't have a place to go home to. So I didn't have that mother who combed my hair. I didn't have that mother who dressed me. I didn't sometimes know where I was
They're right.